Calling all Swifties, tonight you can catch a lecture at Boise State University ahead of her newest album release tonight. It's called The Nature of Taylor Swift. It's part of a full series BSU is doing called The Nature of, and tonight at 6 p.m. is in the Simplot Ballroom in the Student Union building. You can catch this. And just in here with us, just to give us a preview of the lecture, is Harvard professor Stephanie Burt and Samantha Harvey with Boise State. And really, before we kick off this exciting news, can we talk about the series first? What is the purpose of that?
Thanks so much. Well, I started the series 12 years ago because Idaho is a stunningly beautiful state, and there's so many people who have a connection to nature. And I wanted to create a space where people could talk about nature from a variety of perspectives. Their connection to wild areas, the connection to animals, to the beautiful open spaces we have. And so I started by having professors come in and talk about the idea of nature from different perspectives, whether it be from a historical perspective, about poetry. And I realized too that pop culture and things like Taylor Swift have a lot to teach us about our connection to the natural world. So it's been my goal to get a conversation going across different communities here in Boise. It's free and open to the public, and it's every year it's a new set of speakers, a new set of ideas, and a new set of people in the community coming together around the idea of nature as a topic.
Thank you. And speaking of the connection, where does this all tie in with Taylor Swift? Tell us what people can expect to see.
We're going to spend some time with her music, with her as a creator, as an artist, as a songwriter, who has a couple different ideas of nature that point back to the 19th into the 18th century and to earlier ideas of what it means to act natural, to be in harmony with nature. Taylor sometimes seems to really get artistic energy out of the idea that children have a connection to non-human nature, to plants and to the pastoral, to grass and flowers and being outdoors, that adults lose or lack. But Taylor, of course, is not a child and hasn't been a child for a while. How does she build that into her music? And how is it different from the way that other artists, songwriters, poets, novelists, thinkers have looked at nature and at the outdoors and at childhood? We'll talk about that.
And, you know, your current students that have already dived into this topic, what is the reaction to that? And why bring that here to Boise State?
Well, I'm here because Samantha invited me and because I've always wanted, honestly, to see Boise in this area. And I heard it was beautiful. It is beautiful. I'm very happy to be here. So that's why I'm bringing that here. And are you asking what my students think of nature or what they think of Taylor?
Both.
So I'll answer the second one then, which is we really try to treat her as an artist first, as a creator. All of her success is built on her songwriting, on her ability not just to sing, but to create and co-create a wide variety of, 3 to 5 minute works of art with words in them that people want to hear and devote part of our lives to. And so in that way, she's not that different from poets who died 200 years ago, or songwriters who died 50 years ago, or novelists. She's a creator who uses words and sounds, and so we try to think about how those creations move us and what they mean and how they work.
Well, thank you so much. We have to go here, but I have to ask, the album is dropping tonight. This is happening tonight. Is this a coincidence here?
Yes.
I'm hearing a yes, and then I'm hearing
synchronicity. I think it's cosmic synchronicity. Very lucky.
It's exciting.
Yes, it really is. Well, thank you so much to both of you for being here, and a reminder to you that you do have to RSVP for this event, but it is free.